I'm on the laptop so I can interact with the chat. Sorry for the boring start, even though there's nobody in here.
And I did just tell Tink that we were fixing to do the live. That way, if she wants to get in the chat, she can.
Well, now she don't see me.
Chat. Hey, Rose is already in this bitch. Shout out.
Boom. I told you we was setting up, Rose. Oh, it's hot. Hang on.
Do y'all see my testes in the chat?
I see the testes. Ooh, I don't like how that sounded.
Well, I wrote testes, but it corrected it to test.
And no, it did not.
It says test on my
It says
screen.
testes right here.
It does. See, it
It
wouldn't do that. It's not
does.
showing it like that for me. Oh, I had to highlight it. Now it says testes. All
Testes
right.
are tight.
So, because I don't smoke in front of my kids, we have a very special guest that's going to participate in the very first part of this episode and is going to walk us through what he got today for Free RPG Day. Shout out to Castle Perilous in Carbondale, Illinois. It's our favorite game spot. So support your local game shops. And without further ado, let's all give a big ass juggalo welcome to my son.
Nitro Junior. Woo, woo.
Oh,
You want to sit in the chair when you do it?
no, I'm good.
Okay, well, here, get in the front.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
What'd you get today?
I got a Nightmare Dragon, which I play on.
Show the camera.
Here.
We'll flip it around so they can see the artwork.
Oh, yeah.
Rose giving my nephew a whoop whoop. I dropped it.
I'm planning on painting this and use this as another Draculus in D&D. As another Draculus, just something more.
You
Because
said as another Dracolich.
if you watch our previous episodes, you know my kid plays.
Yep.
And he's pretty damn good at it. At least where combat and shit talking is concerned, he's really good at it.
This is the same kid who looked a fully grown dragon in the face after killing one and goes, "You wanna experience what happened to your brother?"
Yeah.
Or the kid that knocked a guy out and then picked him up and slammed his head off of a dumpster before throwing him in said dumpster.
Yeah, that was me. That was pretty darn dang funny, if I must say so.
What's your favorite funny story from one of our games?
The favorite funny story, I think is that one time where Cody, wait, was it Cody or someone else that threw me down the steps?
That was AJ.
Yeah, apparently AJ, our last member, in my first game, he threw me down the steps, so I decided to throw him through the door. And then sadly, that was the door caused it like to be chewed off.
I'm taking my headset off for just a second, y'all. So
Yeah. Apparently, I guess I can say that was pretty much karma.
He fed him to a mimic door. It was dope.
Hey, we remember that one time where we knocked Caden? Me and Kat tried to save Caden in that glass orb, but we actually knocked him into like a mimic mouth. Yeah, basically he died. It's very upset me for a couple of days. Yeah. One right before I finally leave for like the rest of the show, I want to tell a joke.
Hit it.
You know jumper cable, right? Jumper cable you normally use on cars.
Yep, jumper cables.
See, a jumper cable walks into a bar. The bartender goes, "I'll serve you, but don't start anything." Yeah.
That's dope. Oh, how'd you do that? Can I do that?
can't hang on.
How do I do that?
Stay off camera.
Love you, bub.
Alright.
Happy free
Hang on,
RPG.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, how do I do that? I want to do that. Is it this? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let me find the one I want. Where is it? Oh, look at that. Holy shit. I'm going to do a different one, though. Where is it? Here. Boom. Okay, there we go. Hello, Melanie Harris. How are you doing? Cringe a hole. Oh, well, I mean, you don't have to watch it, dude. You have options. Just saying. I'm good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Happy Free RPG Day, even though some of you guys aren't nerds and don't know what the fuck that is. It's a day when we go to a game store and get some free shit. Melanie Harris with the hearts. Shout out. We're waiting on my co-star to return before we dive in. So you guys finally got to meet my little boy. So that's cool. He had a good time. We went to Free RPG Day. We got some uh Quattro's deep pan pizza. Hashtag not sponsored. Oh, you can't see it. Cause there, I gotta put it in front of me. Ah, hashtag not sponsored. It disappeared in the background. Look at that. Oh, that's crazy. This is the first time I've had this green screen shit going on. It's kind of blowing my wig back right now. Oh, thank you, Melanie. We need all the subs we can get, man. Appreciate it. Spread the word. We talk about nerd shit. All positive vibes. So, I guess while we're waiting for Jade to come back, I'm gonna start pulling this shit out of the bag here. There she is.
Sorry, Strife Jr. come in here while I was setting up the greens needing something, so I had to go help him and Tink with something. And I was trying to make sure that I got the green screen up in time so he wasn't on camera.
Check mine out.
Oh, I like that. I like the new
Melanie,
effect that we can do.
subscriber.
Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop. All right, what else did I miss?
Literally nothing. I was figuring out this green screen shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yo, Rose, if you're still in here, this is my logo for my channel. Nitro over here helped me make it.
I put my logo in the back, and then I was like, now I want the cloudy hatchet man.
I almost put a witchy picture of me and Mela, but I thought this would be more um, in line with what we're doing.
Yeah, so now we know how to do this for the game diaries. I could
I think
fucking
it's pretty dope. I didn't know you could do that. I seen that and I was like, I wonder what that is. And I hit the little arrow and it said green screen. I was like, no way, hold on.
fuck yeah. This is gonna be a game changer moving forward.
Right.
Why not ICP? Did you
I
read the
love that.
title?
Mid South Monster Official.
No, no, the title of this episode.
Oh, no, I didn't. You
That's
sent me
why
the link.
they
I clicked on it.
that's why they put that. The title of this episode, you're gonna laugh your ass off, is Free RPGs, not ICP.
Shout out to Tink.
Sister.
And she is trying to get in the chat, by the way.
Yes, jug it the fuck up. Sister,
Whoop,
would you like
whoop.
to explain to Mid South why we went with that title?
So Tink, I know you're watching. I just heard the live stream on your phone when I was in there. Get in the fucking comments real quick so we can laugh at you with you. Um, our cousin Tink, who is a member of our group, when my brother texts our group chat, hey y'all, this da 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 day is free RPG day. Who's going to Castle Perilous with me? This woman reads free RPG and texts back, is it that concert you go to out of state?
She read Free RPG Day at Castle Perilous and thought I meant the Gathering of the Juggalos, which I
So
have been to 3 times.
it's been a running joke for like a week now. RPG, not
That's
ICP.
whoop whoop. Yeah, like trust me, ain't no diss, ain't no diss.
Oh, Mid South doing the Bad Clown Love. Okay. I couldn't hear what you said for a second there because you said it so quick. So I was trying to see. Tink's
Tink's
here.
here. Yes, she thought Free RPG Day was referring to the Gathering of the Juggalos for some. Tink, why is that?
Hey, while we're repping Mountain Deer,
Your green screen took it away. That's the bad thing with this green
it
screen. The
did.
more you move, the more it glitches shit out.
Dude, because green, you can see through me to my.
Oh my god, that's so good. I wonder. Hang on. I wonder.
No, it's too dark. Oh, there you go. Yours is too dark.
What about these?
Up now you can see it.
Look,
It's like, hold on. I
that's
want to try and
dope.
find something else that's green now.
Oh, hang on, I got a green D20. Oh, look at
This is
that. No,
great.
unfortunately, I can't afford to gather this year. I had to spend my gathering type funds that I get once a year on the house because we
I,
got fucking kids and shit. So
I have not
unfortunately,
had the
hopefully,
luxury of experiencing the gathering yet, but I told my brother that once I get in a position where I can afford it, it will be a year that I can afford his ticket too and Vixen's so that I can go with people who have been before and can show me the ropes. Because this motherfucker is the one who got me into ICP. He's the one who got me into the Juggalo community as a whole. He is the reason I rock the Hatchet Man now. Fucking mad respect and mad clown love to my brother. Not only did he get me involved in all that, he is also the one who opened me up to the gaming world. So I would not be running and writing the campaign that I am now if it was not for that man right there.
woo, I love you too, sister. So yeah,
I'm gonna let
again,
you do a little opening thing on what we're actually doing real quick while I go check this food.
man, hurry the fuck up.
Sorry, my timer just went off. Hang on.
Yeah, they switched the location for the gathering this year, and I don't know. I heard there's a lot of creatures there that like to nibble on wiener meat, and I'm a little worried about that. Ting said, "Yup, yup." Okay, so we're gonna go through, and we're just gonna kind of talk about, what we got, show off what we got for Free RPG Day, and then talk shit and tell us war stories and have fun for a couple hours here today. Sound cool? Cool. So since she's not here, I guess we'll start with me. I'll show you. I got my free shit, and then um, I always JPC whoop whoop. Good to see you, homie. Uh, I always buy something at Free RPG Day because gaming stores as a whole are kind of struggling to stay open right now, more or less because of online shopping. It's killing the fucking industry. So I try to support my favorite gaming shop. That way they can stay in business and I can continue to buy from them. So I don't like the idea of going in there, taking advantage of their free shit, and then dipping the fuck out when I don't go there a lot. So I always try to buy something. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna show you the few items I got for free, and then we'll go over what I spent money on. So first thing is Runes of the World Tree. It is. Ooh, let me take this fucking slip off here. A 4 to 5. Oh, third level adventure for 4 to 5 characters for D&D 5e. Oh, come on. There we go. I can't show you anything because of the fucking green screen. Oh no. Oh no. it, all, it all fell out of the slip cover. So apparently they were not saddle stapled into the slip cover. I like going to a gaming shop simply for the vibe. It's the experience. True that. However, the gaming shop I normally go to is over an hour away from my house, going on the interstate. So I don't have one close by, so I don't get to go very often. Trust me, if I lived closer, I'd be there like fucking weekly. So inside the slipcover, we have this nifty map to go with the adventure. If you can see it because of the green screen glitches, it's cutting out everything green too. Okay. Oh, this is not for 5. Damn, this is for Tales of the Valley. Okay. So we have the adventure booklet here that goes all the monster stats and that, and then a quick start that includes a character sheet. So this is not sister. This is not a D&D adventure like we thought it was.
So you got something that we thought was a D&D adventure and is not, and I got something that we thought was not a D&D adventure but is.
Yes, this is for Tales of the Valiant, apparently.
I want it on record. Tink, you better know how much I love you because I gave you the only fork I could find, so I'm finna eat these pot stickers with a spoon.
I don't know. It looks like it's set up like D&D, so it's probably just like a knockoff version for the most part. We could convert it to 5e, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I got. And then I got Arkham Horror, the role playing game adventure, 3 days to the Big Easy. So it's set in the Arkham Horror board game world, I'm assuming. I didn't know they had an RPG. And I don't have time to learn the 10th RPG right now, so I'll probably be converting this for Call of Cthulhu, which is my primary game. Jade, come here, please.
I just sat back down. Whatever it is, put it in the chat unless it's about a fork because I'm good.
Unless it's about a what?
A fork. I just gave her a little bit of shit because I told her you better know how much I love you because I gave you the only fork I could find. So I'm finna eat some pot stickers with a spoon, trying to tease her. And as she's saying something, come here. Um, no, I'm not going all the way in there for a fork. I gotta let them cool off anyways. I'm good.
All right. Mid South says, me and the homies coming up our last session of our campaign. We've been on our first campaign for about 2 years. That's fucking epic, dude. I love
Dude,
that.
so what I'm hearing is we have another Juggalo TTRPG in our midst.
I've been saying for years I would love to set up a fucking tent at the gathering to just during the daytime before all the really good entertainment starts going to just run fucking tabletop games at the gathering. You know how dope that would be? But it would have to be like
Dude.
at movies tent, something you could kind of air condition.
Now, if we do that though, is we've got to get the stuff to set up a camera feed. That way, we can do a video about our best moments gaming at the gathering.
Fuck yeah. We could get Humble to film it.
I appreciate it, Tank.
I
I
would
love
get Humble.
you, but I just sat down from having to leave the stream twice.
Let's shout out Humble Monk. Okay. This is the last free item I got for Free RPG Day. It is pre-painted. Uh, old boy said it was a Quetzalcoatl, and it's not. It's a Nothic. He doesn't know his fucking creatures. Oh, come on now. There we go. See? Just D&D. I tried playing at the flow, but I was ass. Yeah, see? Oh, don't say fuck him. You don't have to like him or follow him, but I kind of like the dude. He's very nice to me every time I've interacted with him. He has personally pushed this channel to have more subscribers than it ever has. So I got a lot of respect for him. I'm not going to fight you on it because everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I'm not going to speak ill of the man. I have mad respect for him. As far as Morton's list goes, I looked into it, and after reading up on some mechanics and how it's played, have decided it's not really a game for our group.
Yeah, I personally have never heard of that one. Um, we do a lot of D&D and Call of Cthulhu and Cyberpunk, but most of what we do is like story-based campaigns. So we
Steal a
do
lot.
whatever system our group can, function with well, as long as the game itself, the adventure itself, has a good story.
I steal a lot of content from Dimension 20, and then I run a lot of pre-written adventures because I'm not a very good writer, but Animal Drive 69. I don't get why Marvel doesn't use the Hulk to advertise more. He basically one big banner. I get it.
That's hilarious and
Clever.
kind of ironic considering one of our RPG day snacks.
Right. That's very clever. Now, before we jump over to my sister, I'm going to show you guys what I bought at the game shop today. Hashtag support your local game shop. So, for the longest time, I've been trying to talk this bitch right here in front of you into playing Alien.
Which is weird because I'm a huge horror whore, but I'm not super into like space stuff. So he started like slowly trying to talk it up, and now he's just like, bitch, make a character, bitch, play this game.
So, okay, I I had a starter set for it, but all the like official books I have were on PDF. So I was sitting there today going, "Oh, I finally have, I needed to buy something from the store. I'm gonna look for the Alien books." And it turns out that in the time of trying to convince this bitch, and now they have already released it, basically a second edition of fucking Alien. So I bought that book. Ugh. And now I have to update both my GM screen and my starter set, both of which I have not been able to use.
Hey, that's not my fault. There's other players in our group.
And they all agreed. You were the only one that was,
Y'all could have played without me. I won't get mad, and you know that.
I don't want to though.
That makes me feel good as a player.
Morton's list is dope. Yeah, I know that. I know like the history of the game, but it was explained to me that there's a lot of LARPing involved, and that's just, in the words of the great Austin Powers, not my bag, baby. Like, we role play, but we don't like dress up and go out and act shit out. We're dorks. We're not that dorks.
Now, sometimes if we're like really invested in a specific RP scene at the table, we'll stand up and show what we're doing, but that's about as far into acting it out as we get. Aside from every now and then we'll use props. Like in Misfits and Magic, we have wands we use, you know.
Yeah. But we don't like actually go out in the world and do shit. And as it was explained to me, that's part of the deal with Points List. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about this. Plus, it's too expensive to uh for me to buy something without knowing whether or not me or my group will like it is too expensive to justify. If it was like a $20, $30 thing, and I'm like, yeah, it's Juggalo shit. Even if we don't end up liking it, I'll have it for a collection based thing. But it's not. Being a rapper playing a bard for D&D is dope. But it actually freestyle us out a
I
situation.
would love
I
to
see
see
that.
that.
I fully see that, homie. I get that for sure. For sure. Speaking of which, we actually ICP is canon in one of our D&D campaigns. They're called the Infernal Clown Posse, and they were established freshman year of Fantasy High. Check that shit.
Didn't I open for them one time?
You did, yes. Sophomore year, at the beginning of sophomore year, you opened for them.
Hell yeah.
All right, sister. Would you like to jump into your RPG Day poll?
Okay.
Because you have
So,
significantly more items than I.
well, here's the reasoning. So I got my 2 items, but then my brother, because I did not have the money to buy anything this time, sadly. Um, but I hung out a little bit. My brother brought some stuff, and they gave him this little ticket, so he get 3 more items. He gave that to me, so I got some more stuff. And for somebody who is starting to GM, it was very beneficial.
You're welcome.
I tend to drop a few D&D references in my music when I can. LOL, just for the gamer ninja.
Bro, you should send us a link to your fucking YouTube if you got any songs posted up. I'd love to listen to them.
For real. So this first thing I grabbed, as soon as Nitro told me they were gonna have this at Free RPG Day, it became my primary goal.
I
And
heard
that
you
is,
up, but I want this for 2 days.
um, I have been a huge Marvel fan since I was like, how old was I when you first showed me X-Men and Spider-Man?
Like 4?
Yeah. So, I've been a huge Marvel fan. That makes what, 22 years now.
Yeah,
Um,
good. Fine. We have the LHRPG official page on Facebook, and Sister runs a similar page over on TikTok, I believe.
so found out there is a Marvel role play game, a Marvel TTRPG. I got very excited, and then we found out they had this expansion preview for Free RPG Day today. So not only did I get this, but we looked at the price for the core rulebook for the system because I plan on learning that system and running it as soon as we can get the necessary materials.
Sister, reassure your homie. Read that.
Rose, do not say sorry, honey. You are amazing. Just because you're not in the chat consistently doesn't mean you're not here, and we love you. Oh, you are so awesome. Okay,
Uh,
so I got
all
to
that
reading this a little bit.
all that's gonna do is make you look at me and on game day being like, I want that fucking expansion. It's
So
gonna whet your appetite.
I was looking at this earlier, brother. Guess who the player characters get to choose between?
For just that expansion or for the whole game?
for this one.
Huh.
It takes place, you play as X-Men in a Egyptian style setting universe. And guess what the X-Men you can choose from are?
Who?
Colossus,
Okay.
Dazzler,
Oh.
Nightcrawler,
Okay, yes. He's bad.
Polaris,
I don't know that one.
Rogue,
Okay.
and the one I
Wait.
know.
No. 1990s animated Rogue or 2000s X-Men movie Rogue?
It's
For difference.
it's an Egyptia one.
Let me
Anyways,
see the artwork.
hey, there is no artwork. Let me finish talking.
Fuck, you suck.
The last X-Man that is on this list to choose from, I already know my brother is going to take because it's Wolverine. I know what you're looking for. All I see is the green screen, but I know what's coming.
Yeah.
It says you can, mix with other X-Men characters if you would prefer, but it works best if you stick to mutants or their allies. But I know for a fact my brother's taking Wolverine.
If we actually run any kind of Marvel multiverse campaign with the I want Wolverine, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, so it doesn't have artwork for those characters, but it does have artwork for like the map,
Okay.
and then it's got like interior of locations, like it's an Egyptian universe, like, and then it's got uh examples of character sheets back here for like Spectre, Temple Guard, Baron, Khonshu, Spectre. So,
Why do my
yeah,
claws keep this?
little taste. Then I also got the Arkham Horror one, the same one as him.
That Arkham Horror.
We all did, yeah. And I had to explain to them that if they're going to play your Call of Cthulhu adaptation and my cult adaptation, they can't read that book.
Unless they can also change it up and run it with the system that it's.
Yeah, but as soon as I said that, Tink goes. So I'm not going to flip through that one because you've already explained that one.
Real quick, sister, before you jump to the next thing, gotta go ahead and give another big shout out to Mid South Monster because he just messaged us on the official Facebook page, which means he's probably following. So big shout out.
You knew what, Tink?
That I was gonna be Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
It's only been my favorite
So,
X-Men since I was fucking 3.
this one, I don't think I'm going to run ever, she says. I did talk to her about that a little bit more earlier. It's not simply that she just doesn't care to run, it's she's worried she can't because she struggles remembering things, and she doesn't want to not be able to do that while running, and she has a hard time coming up with stuff on the fly like we have to do, so she's worried she won't be able to run and give us a good enough game.
They're
Yeah,
not. They're called claws, Tank.
not
Don't call them
things.
things for my hands. That sounds very phallic in nature.
But I'm moving on now. So this one we thought was a different system. It actually turns out it is a 5e adventure for fourth level 3 characters, and it comes with pre-gens. It's called the Crooked House.
It has to be like in front of your face or the green screen takes.
But
Only do
it's
that. But it looks so dope. I'm look at it; it's so fucking fresh.
right. But it is a folk horror theme, and it looks so cool. Like, look at this layout for the house if I can get it to show up.
I can't see it from there, but I'm also legally blind. So.
Oh, hold up. I got an idea. I got you. Hold on.
Oh, that's so fucking dope. Martian Manhunter. That's dope. Memphis, Tennessee is like we're only a few like what 3-4 hours away from there. Memphis?
I turned off my green screens while I go through this stuff, and then I'll turn it back on. So that's it shows you like the different levels of the
Yeah, my
house.
can't see it. It's dark.
There's the like layout map that I would give to you guys. And then, it's got all the info I would need. It's got handouts, bro. It's got the creatures that you can encounter.
It should if it's an adventure.
Oh wait, I don't know. This might not be the one with handouts. Here are the pre-gens. Look at this.
Oh, that's pretty. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Heaven's Shadow.
Yeah. This is like if Puss in Boots was a plague doctor.
It's dark for the levels. What does that mean, Tank?
And then that one even comes with an animal companion.
Oh, look at the poochie.
The dog is called Grim, and it's got some cool abilities.
Melanie's back. Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo! And then that's the last pre-gen.
That is just Harley Quinn.
It's like a marionette doll.
It's Harley Quinn mixed with that fucking Tommy or whatever the fuck her name is. Pomni.
Yeah, Annie, or who was
Taboo.
it? Trying to think. Oh no, it was Tink. Tink was the one that said that same thing. I don't know who that is though.
If I could figure out how to bring up Google images on this bitch, I would show you.
But like, I am very excited to run this, and it wouldn't be anything for me to run a 5e adventure. Tink asked me, she goes, well, have you ran 5e before? I was like, honey, I didn't run Call of Cthulhu until I started this campaign.
And you're more familiar with 5e than you are. With her and Strife, it's the other way around because when they were officially in the group, we were doing 2 back-to-back campaigns of Cthulhu, and it was like 9 adventures the first campaign, 7 adventures the second campaign, and then by the time you jumped into it and became a full member, we were doing Fantasy High. And then from that point on, we've been doing pretty much damn near primarily D&D for like some years now, because every time I go to jump into a new system for a campaign, either lose players or D20 releases a new season of Fantasy High that I have to, everyone's like, no, we want to do that.
So this next one is a different system. It has quick start rules and an adventure. So
And Miss Al.
Huh?
Miss Al said pass the blunt. So this is for him.
Ah.
Here, shotgun. There you go, homie.
But this is the one that does have handouts as well as pre-gens. So this one is, I believe this is the system name, and I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. It looks like Vason.
We'd have to look that up.
And the adventure that's in this is called The Archivist's Curse. This is a Nordic horror themed game.
Like, it's amazing how many games exist out there that I've never fucking heard of. Like you'd be
Right.
surprised how many RPGs there actually are versus how many the average person knows about.
This has two connected pages that are just the layouts of this place. And then it's got this is what the character sheets look like.
I didn't go into this much detail.
And then on the back, you got your artwork.
Oh, my wife has her CDL. Yeah, they're serious about that.
Now I know 31. There we go. And then see, it's got handouts. Like,
The only thing though, I advise when running that, photocopy those handouts because if you try to cut them out of that book, you're gonna fucking ruin it.
oh yeah, no, I'm not that stupid.
Especially considering it's front and back.
Now, this last one is called Legend in the Mist, the rustic fantasy role playing game. This is a demo. And this,
Y'all hear that thunder crash?
look at it. It comes with tracking cards, brother.
Oh, that's fucking fresh. See, this is so much easier to read. Oh my god. Look, the new alien book put the pages white with black text.
Poster.
It's impossible damn near to read the first edition because it's black pages with either red or white text. What is that? Legends of the Mist?
It's a poster that come in it.
Oh, okay.
And another one. Hang on, I'm dropping stuff.
I saw something. I don't know if it was that, but I saw a few titles similar to that at the game shop today.
Like, this has a
Sister,
lot.
did you see them boxes and books at the RPG shop that said Cataclysm on it?
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard something.
We don't give out personal info too close. We don't want to dox ourselves. I'll give you not personal, homie. I'll give you the same answer I give everyone that asks that question. We are located in central U.S. We are in the
You
central country. That's the closest anyone's going to
effects.
get without doing their own bidding.
And it says this is a demo game, so I think this is something that's fairly new. Because it says right on the cover, demo game 2026.
Oh yeah, so it's this is like a playtest step.
Yeah. So that's my haul. I think the one that I'm most excited to run first would probably be the Cricket House.
I don't even know uh, if I'm going to end up running either one of these ones I have, but it's nice to have them in case I need them.
Oh, I am running the Cricket House. It's happening.
Oh wow! They have a lot more monsters in the book now.
And running that will get me some experience with D&D before I do my Olympian campaign.
The PDF of the first edition Alien I have
Mm-hmm.
When you come to the monster section, all they pretty much have is facehugger, chestburster, xenomorph.
Alrighty, Rose.
This one has those. It has neomorphs. It has Praetorians. It has all kinds of shit.
I promise you we are, darling. Drive safe.
Later, Rose. Woo, fucking love you, homie.
I love Rose.
She's so fucking. So, that's our haul. Now we have about an hour and 15 minutes to talk shit, sister. So, what's up? Let's keep it game related.
So
Y'all give some love to It's Only Rose. Chat, she's fucking real.
I have to get either over to Mella's or on the phone with her between now and the 11th because I have to do a one-on-one with her before we can do session 4.
I still need them fucking lists from you and Strife and Ella before we can do session 0.
Yeah.
So, for those of you that are not in the know, the very next venture, I was supposed to be running Never After 2.0 after she wrapped up this kind of campaign. However, the way things are looking, we might not have Nexus at the table very much often for the foreseeable future due to personal family reasons that we do not get into. But because of that, we're going to have to do something that he was not scheduled to play in. So we will be picking up with part 2 of Misfits of Magic. However, there was a few key points of info that my dumbass forgot to give them during part 1 because of how far they were throwing me for a fucking loop. So we're going to have a session 0 for part 2 that will essentially just be getting their character sheets like leveled up, statted up, switched over, and RPing the Misfits of Magic Holiday Special. Is that your music playlist you just sent me, homie? If so, I'm definitely going to check that as soon as his
See,
latest escape. Yep. Okay. I will
I
keep
know
the notification up.
I knew we messed you up a lot. I didn't understand that side of it until recently.
Yeah.
And it's hard because it pisses you off so bad, but at the same time logically you shouldn't be pissed off because they had no way to know that that's not what they were supposed
And
to
you knew
do.
going into it that that was a possibility. So,
And
but you also have to be like, yeah, I'm
you
pissed.
can't take away their free agency and be like, no, you have to do this.
Right. There's been so many times I'm sitting behind my screen and I'm pissed and I'm about to go the fuck off. And then I look up and all of y'all have these cheesy ass grins and you're giggling and you're laughing. You're like, oh, that was so cool. And I'm like, I can't fucking take that from them.
And I get that now. That's like last in session 3 at the freaking hospital. Strife gave me hope and took it away.
Fucking Stripe. Oh my God. I think you and I were on the same wavelength when he did that. And we're like, okay, we're saved. Cool. And then we jump back to him and he goes, oh no, I went home. And I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, because Strife tells the group, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I had tried to get a couple of different people to go see this one character that was at the hospital. None of them wanted to go do it. Can't
I
force
had
them.
good reasons.
Can't. if y'all want more details, go watch our recap of session 3 of Stranger Things.
On this channel. By the way, before you continue any further, shameless plug, you can now find the edited version of episode 1 of our game diaries for Stranger Things Bloodlines over on the Sadistic Circus YouTube channel. Go fucking subscribe.
Thank you for that, brother. So tells the group he's going to the bathroom. All right, so I interact with them, interact with him, interact with her. All right, and you said you're going to the bathroom, right? I said I was. That's not where I went. And on the inside, I went, he's going to do it. Someone's going to do it. On the outside, I went, okay, where are you going? I'm going home. The outside of me said, okay, here's the thing. You're going to get caught because of these reasons. And on the inside, I went, fuck.
No, that one inside. If it was inside, it was so loud that I fucking heard it. You think loud.
It's that non-twin telepathy.
Like, I looked at her and I could see the gears breaking. Like, picture that episode of SpongeBob when he forgets everything that doesn't have to deal with fine dining. And then you got all the inner SpongeBobs running around. Where's the fucking name? That was her at that moment. We threw out his name.
Nexus couldn't keep his clothes on.
Oh, what was?
What?
Oh, okay. Name.
Nexus kept stripping constantly.
Yes. And oh,
Tink, are you or one of the kids hitting the wall or something?
he also convinced me that his dad was a sex doll. Even though I knew, but it was funny. It was funnier to go along with it because you got to think Eddie and Wayne have been spending a lot of time building a bond together now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go along with whatever the fuck he says to make him happy.
So, fun fact, I was ranting to SQ after that game. I told her, I was like, they screwed me up so bad. And I was telling her about all this, and I get to that part, and Nexus goes, hang on. I did that for a reason. I figured if I come up with some outlandish shit, they would have to correct me and tell me what they actually learned. And no one did.
No. Since Tink is here to defend herself this time, I don't feel like I'm picking on her. How many fucking sister? How many fucking hints did I try to throw out there for Tink to pick up on? Be like, hey, me and Eddie are dreaming about or talking about the same fucking place. How many times, sister? How many times? And how many times did I go unheeded and unheard?
Oh, I'll do you one better. Hey, you guys come here for a second. No. Anyways, Mom.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. She said no. Like, I was like, I tried to. You told me no. No, I didn't. Yes, the fuck you did.
You dead ass did.
She says, huh? And I love to think this is why she couldn't GM, because she would not remember the opening by the time we're halfway through.
Here's an even better one. Tink, give me an idea roll.
She has stoner brain.
That's pass?
That's what it is.
Okay. Flip over the fucking postcard.
I've corrupted her. She is stoner brain. It's my fault. I'm sorry, Tink.
I think
did
for
not
Christmas,
punch you in the brain. 50-50.
I think for Christmas we need to all pitch in and get Tink a postcard with a picture of a pager on it.
No, you get her a pager, and you Morse code the word postcard.
I just heard her laughing. I heard her laughing across the apartment and through my headset.
Tink, do you know Morse code?
He said, I don't get the context. Oh, God.
We give Tink a lot of shit because Tink will sit at the table, and half the time we're playing the game, she will pick up on the smallest shit that would be like a fucking throwaway thing. And then the other half of the time, I'll be spelling out the plot, and she'll be like, but I don't get what's this though. So it's a 50-50. Is she gonna know it or is she not gonna know it? But when she doesn't know it, it's fucking hilarious because she doesn't know it in the most outrageous ways. How many times, Doyen, whoop, what fucking whoop? How's going on life treating you, nephew? So like for instance, how many times, sister, have we had to explain to Tink what dual wheel does?
Dual wheel does not give you 2 attacks.
She took dual wheel at the beginning of. We have our longest running campaign today is Fantasy High, which is straight up just a rip off of the Dimension 20 Fantasy High. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. It's really fucking good. But I stole it and revamped it for our group, and that's our longest ongoing campaign. It's a 4-part series. Each season being 1 year of high school. It takes us about 5 episodes to get through each season. Right? Cool. So during character creation in season 1, she took dual wheel, apparently not reading it and thinking it let her attack twice. Junior year, during the finale, I'm having to tell her for the 85th fucking time that you cannot get extra attack with the dual wheel feat. You have to have the extra attack feat. And we went over this every fucking combat. Or during Never Stop Blowing Up, this is where Pager's reference comes in. During Never Stop Blowing Up, which is another ripoff of Dimension 20. I steal a lot of content from them. But we don't copy it whole cloth. We play it off camera and we just tell you that. So it's fresh and new. So fresh and so clean. And anyway, so basically, it's Never Stop Blowing Up is a action parody thing. So taking motherfuckers like John McClane and fucking Kingpin from Daredevil, and
James Bond.
like James Bond, and like throwing them into an Avengers style mashup movie, but it's like from the 80s, right?
And it all goes on 80s movie logic.
Yes. So during they get stuck in this videotape of this movie from the 80s, like stuck in the bodies of these action movie characters, and one of the NPCs is like a ripoff of Schwarzenegger from Commando, and they're trying to fucking talk to him to figure out how to get out of the tape. He's like, you gotta go get these certain items. Once you got those, get a hold of me, and I'll get you home. And Tank was like, well, how do we get a hold of you? And he gives her a page number, and she goes, but how do we get a hold of you? And he goes, page me. And then he takes the fuck off before she can ask another Tank question. And then, so she gets back to the group and she goes, all right, guys, I got good news and bad news. She's like, all right. She goes, good news is I know how to get us home. She's like, all right, cool. She's like, yeah, all we got to do is get these things and then get in touch with him. Jay goes, how do we get in touch with him? And she goes, well, that's the bad news. all we have to go on is a pager. And sister, what did you say?
Said, how the fuck is that bad news? That is a line of communication. Oh, and then the postcard bit is from last session of Stranger Things. She found a postcard uh, from a particular character, and later on they were talking about needing to find a character with similar initials. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have her do an idea check. If she passes, I'll have her remember the postcard. That'll give her the idea, like, oh, I bet this is the same person, right? So do that. She passes. I tell her about the postcard. She pulls it out. Mind you, the handout for the postcard got made this big. So she's looking at it and
Hang
she
on.
goes,
Friends, I'll grab one of my postcards and we'll show the size difference. Okay, so the handout was like this. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to turn that off temporarily. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so the handout was like this, right? This is a postcard. Okay, but the handout for the postcard was this goddamn big. Continue.
oh, she passes the check. I'm like, hey, you remember that postcard you found? And she pulls out that handout and she's looking at just the writing side, right? And she goes, okay, I think I got it. I'm like, okay. And she goes, we need to Google search. So after a little while, I go, Tink, give me an idea roll.
What
She
do you
goes,
need? Google search?
she rolls and she passes. She goes, okay, pass. And I go, you know that typically the other side of the postcard tells you where it came from.
Hang on, because somebody back out of this again. So you wouldn't be happen to be talking about this box, would you? Because I am also going to be running it.
So she goes, I kid you not, in her hand, and she goes, and she sees it says Coldwater, Ohio. And because of a part of a conversation a little bit before this, she goes, Ohio, Nevada?
Somebody get Ouija on the phone and
I
actually
can't make
a
this
city
up.
called Ohio
Tank,
in
I
his
love
home.
you. But here's the best part. She goes, wait, I thought Ohio was a state too.
Oh my god! I said
Said,
it.
you're an idiot.
Anyone that knows how to get in touch with Ouija fucking Mac, ask that motherfucker if his home state has a city called Ohio.
So she finally gets it. Coldwater, Ohio. She goes, oh. So now we give her shit about postcards and pagers.
Okay, so they've heard about that. Tank, you want to defend yourself in the chat before we move on and stop picking.
Juggle, Ohio, Vada.
Ah! I was out in Ohio too.
Mid South said Juggle, Ohio, Vada.
It's official. We're getting Tank a t-shirt that says hashtag Juggle Ohio Vada.
She says some of this shit is my defining moments. LOL. No, you want to know what is a real Tink thing to do?
Fly a performance's butthole.
That too. She will look the GM, whether it's me or my brother, look us dead in the eye and ask questions we can't answer, and she knows that.
Yeah, she basically will ask us without saying it in these words. It's basically like, hey, what do your notes say?
Like at least twice this campaign, she's done it to me because session 2, I've been having them make periodic con checks, and depending on what level of failure or success they get is what happens.
What?
Tank, stop using talk to text.
Tank, 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 tank.
I just heard you say fuck from the other room.
Listen to me, Tank. Tank, listen to me. Listen to me, Tank. Tank, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I love you, but I fucking hate your grammar.
And it's
You are allergic to
37,000, not
punctuation.
27,000.
Tank, listen to me. Listen to me. You're allergic to punctuation. You capitalize the wrong words. And that is just one long sentence.
And
I know you're better than this, Tank. You can do better.
what does what the boy mean?
What the fuck? You ain't going to stop. So what the boy 27,000 times in the bathroom? I don't know, water bill. I will keep doing the same shit every day. So what's the point?
What the boy is supposed to be? What's the
All
point?
right, I'm starting a GoFundMe so we can get Tink a lazy boy toilet chair for the game table. I was gonna say some adult diapers, but I was like, no, because that would be more embarrassing.
But no,
It's
session
funny. Having a full-on toilet disguised as a recliner at the table is fucking hilarious. I'll start a GoFundMe for that.
as long as it's smell proof.
Yes, we have to have some of them like odor breaker downer things, all like duct tape around the fucking thing, and then like dryer sheets on the cushions.
Lilac.
Lilacs. I
So
did that shit and it fucking worked.
this campaign I've been having them make periodic con checks, and depending on their level of failure or success
Oh,
is
we were talking about getting
and so session 2, we open up, do a couple of things, and I have them make that con check again. And I shit you not, after everybody gets their results,
rolls.
Tink looks at me, and the first thing she said is her outcome had been a headache. So the first thing she says is, "What's with these headaches?" I said, "You gotta figure that out, honey." And she goes, "Okay, but why are we rolling for headaches?" It's part of the mystery.
No, junior year. This is the last time I'm gonna pick on you, Tink, and then I promise we're moving on.
I have one more, I promise, and then I'm done.
So, junior fucking year, they were like basically they had to, without me telling them that's what they had to do. They had to figure out that they needed to like basically interview a bunch of different teachers to get some info about this shit that was going on with these rage crystals, right?
I
And
know you better be listening to your mama when she just said, "Get back in there."
Tink calls me the day before the game and goes, "Yeah, I need you to tell me who all I need to talk to and what they can tell me." And I was like, Are you fucking serious?
I remember this.
I was like, I'm not gonna tell you. That's what you need to figure out. And she goes, God damn it! What the fuck?
Wasn't that also the same day that she texted you? What haven't we learned about Galakea yet?
Yeah. So it's been a running thing from then on, from that point on. Anytime anyone asks a question pertaining to the plot, i.e., like it's a mystery thing and they have to figure something out, and they're asking basically for you to just tell them what it is instead of them trying to find it, we call that pulling a team.
Yeah, it's like this is my last point on it. Is this last session we did? You know, I talked about I had someone for them to talk to at the hospital, but nobody wanted to do it. When it became clear nobody was going to do this, I was like, all right, cool. Nobody wants to do it. Fine, we're gonna move on.
Annie, from now on, if you have more than 7 words, no punctuation, I'm not gonna read it.
You said
That is
taboo.
killing my brain. That is one fucking sentence, sister, with no punctuation. Anyway,
I know you guys. You guys will not stop. If you guys didn't love me, you wouldn't stop. You would stop since you guys love me. You're going to keep on and on. What?
I love you, King. You have
I'm
to
sorry.
learn where periods go.
Even without the punctuation issue, just what gets me is I
You
know
stop,
you
wouldn't
guys,
stop, wouldn't stop, you stop.
you guys will not stop if you. Whoa!
Ah, she took it away. Ah, she took it away.
I was reading that, trying to make sense of it, and it went poof.
Oh, we're dicks. I love you, Dick.
I love you so much. All right,
Maybe, silver lining, positive vibes. Maybe she took it down so she could put some periods in there.
she's correcting it.
Yeah.
He's gonna send a bunch of these. so,
Oh,
the last
17 of them.
So became clear nobody's gonna do it. I was like, all right, nobody's gonna go do what I had planned, so we're gonna move on. Tank, your mom comes down. She's like, all right, everybody, let's go, because they were all in hospital gowns. And Tank looks at me and goes, but why did you want us to talk to him though? I'm like, it doesn't matter. You didn't want to do it. We're moving on.
She
But
argued.
but if you had a reason and we need to, then I probably should. So I need to know. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna know unless you had gone. You didn't want to go. We're moving on. This went on for 5 minutes.
That's not how these work. Your
I was
choice.
like, if you don't know, you don't learn shit. You gotta figure it out later.
Like, we present a scenario, you make a choice, that choice has a consequence, that consequence leads to further outcomes later in the story. That's how
My brother was just as
yelling
bad.
at us now.
I'm scared.
We love you. Don't be done.
Don't feel bad because I'm about to throw Nitro under the bus. My brother was just as bad last session.
Red pandas are a thing. Turns out.
Okay, hold on. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get to in a second. So, last session, my brother, his character knows what's going on, right? He was there through every session. Nexus's character does
because
not.
I thought it was funny. I just want that on record.
Nexus is it's like I'm gonna come up with some outlandish shit, so they have to correct me. And what does Nitro do? Yeah, man, right? And goes along with it for the rest of the campaign. On top of that, I had 2 characters get flayed last session, so that at least one of them would be flayed for next session. Strife was there when Nitro got unflayed, so it made sense his character would recognize what happened and try and fix it. When Nexus's character was not. So I had that planned, The first time he got any symptom, Nitro looks at him and goes, "Yeah, come on, let's go." And gets him unflayed.
You're welcome, Nexus.
And I called him Tink at the end of the game. Here's why. Okay. What was supposed to happen was they were supposed to talk to the guy in the hospital, find out about this other guy they had to find, go to where this other guy is to look for him. Instead, they went on a whole tangent list of bullshit instead, and then went to go talk to the guy in the hospital and go find the other guy. P-Dubs is in. So by the time they get to this place, not only is it late at night in game, it's going on 10:30 at night in real time, and I gotta end the session.
You just missed Rose, homie.
You did. She says she's gonna come back if we're still live. So I'm like, okay, you guys get there. She sets you all up at a B&B for the night. As I'm trying to speak, Tink goes, I immediately look for a phone book. I said, no, you don't. You can try next session. She's like, but I was like, let me end this. It's 10:30. And she goes, and I'm like, hey, as I was saying, she sets you up at a B&B for the night. I turn to Strife and Tink, who are both playing girls, and I'm like, you two. And my brother goes, we're sharing a room with him and Nexus. And I go, hey, Tink, can you fucking wait a second?
Okay, hang on. Because now, since we're doing this, I'm pretty sure there's a few people in here who have not heard some of the older stories. So, who all wants to hear the pistol whip story? Let me know in the chat.
We've told the pistol whip story a million times.
Yeah, but a lot of our viewers in here right now are newer. We haven't told it in a while because we told it so many times.
How much you want to bet?
Story?
How much you want to bet Tink wants to hear that story all over again since we were just laughing at her and she wants to laugh at me?
Tink, do you want to hear the pistol whip story?
Oreo. Ooh, Oreos sounds so good right now.
Tink said I'm off. I didn't need to know when you get off, homie.
See, no one wants to hear it. Guess we just not going to talk about it.
Well, then I'll keep it short and concise, and I'll tell the shortened version. So, when sister first started playing Call of Cthulhu, we were doing an adventure called Santorium. Where there's this weird, gaseous fucking monster that, like, melts your fucking skin and shit, burns you alive when it touches you, right? And it had broken into this fucking sanitarium, and they're trying to get all the fucking patients out before it eats them, essentially. And there's this one dude, he's like 80, 90 fucking years old, paralyzed in a wheelchair, dementia, and a purple heart, because he was, fucking war hero. And she tried to move it, woke up, and started getting freaked out because of his dementia. And her idea to get him to calm down, yes, enough for her to get him to safety, was to clock him on the head with the butt of her pistol.
You got to tell it in order, okay? You're leaving out a lot of important details.
No, I said I was telling the short version because no one wanted to hear it. So,
you're making me sound like I'm tried other ways first.
Shut up. She pistol whips this old geezer and cracks his fucking skull open. and almost kills his ass. And immediately starts running to Strife, going, Philip! Philip, I need you! Because he was playing a doctor.
I caved his skull in. It wasn't my fault I rolled a 99.
It was your fault that you chose to pistol whip that old man.
Strive had all the sedatives.
Or we could tell the story about with the deadlight, the diner, when the old lady started having a heart attack because her husband just got murdered by a monster made of light, and you shot her in the fucking face.
After I pissed myself.
Like, oh no, we can't stop a heart attack, so rather than waiting it out and hoping she lives, let me just cap her in the fucking dome.
I was putting her out of her misery.
She, spoiler alert, if you hadn't done that, she would have lived.
You couldn't tell me that at the time.
Yeah, that don't mean shoot her in the face, you fucking psycho. Or how about the Durance and Mithril Factory fighting the skaters, and about halfway through the fucking battle. So during this particular
You got to let me say the line.
no, hang on. So they're in this abandoned fucking Mithril Factory in Tennessee High, freshman year, and they're fighting these skateboarding dwarves. And the ground has a bunch of cracks and holes in it, and it's full of fucking acid. And about halfway through this fight, where they're just murking these motherfuckers, not knocking them out. No, I mean, they're stabbing hearts, they're cutting off heads, they're killing these fucking dwarves. Halfway through the battle, one of them notices one of their backpacks that says middle school on it, and they're like, these are fucking kids. And my sister, without fucking pausing for a breath, goes, push them into the acid. No evidence. I was like, okay, your alignment automatically shifts.
It worked out because now I'm an archdevil.
You know what that moment reminded me of? It reminded me of this clip I saw on YouTube of this guy. And they're talking. Now, normally, a couple rules, we don't talk about religion or politics on this channel. But I'm going to have to touch on one of those for this thing, because that's what it reminded me of. There's this dude, and he's I think it's at a college classroom or something, but he's giving this fucking speech or a debate or something, and it's about morality without religion, how without religion type shit, right? And the dude's like, yeah, you know, if you don't believe in God, what stops you from murdering and raping everyone that you want to murder and rape? And the dude goes, you know what? You're absolutely right. I have raped and murdered everyone that I've wanted to. And that number is 0, you evil motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to do that to people.
Just reminds me of Burb.
The only reason you're not doing that is because you're scared of God. You are a fucking monster.
It reminds me of Bo Burnham. You shouldn't rape because rape is a fucked up thing to do.
Thank you. And now look, y'all.
I think I had to write that one down for you.
Because our last live got taken down. It got hidden from me by YouTube. I'm assuming because I promoted suicide to a person that was fucking verbally abusing my nephew during the live stream. So it got taken down, I'm guessing, because I can't find it in my shit. However, a lot of people, because of that, are probably going to be like, hey, Joe, you can't say rape on YouTube. Well, you can if you say don't in front of it. Pretty sure that's the number one time they want you saying it. I'm just saying.
Question, does that mean if we start singing Teenage Suicide from fucking Heather?
No, they'll get us for copyright claim on that. Like, go ahead. We're not monetized, motherfucker. It's not like we're taking any money away from you.
Right.
What do you
And
get? My non-existent budget? You want my shitty phone that I do these lives on? Is that what you want?
you can have both of my socks.
You could have all two of my socks.
And then you could be a free elf.
Disney is free.
Dude, Alex Myers finally did the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
And he got to Deathly Hallows Part 1, and he's like, he gets to the Dobby scene, and he goes, wait, Hedwig and Moody and Dobby all die in one movie? He goes, I mean, we didn't really have much of a connection with Moody, but really?
Yeah,
The other
most of
two?
the time it was actually Barty Crouch Jr.
Have you ever seen the if Harry Potter had Facebook videos?
No.
It's like what if the Wizarding World used Facebook, you know? And it's like posts and shit between the characters, and one of them has Mad Eye Moody puts up a post about his account got hacked by Barty Crouch Jr. and Ron and Harry and Neville get in the comments talking about all the stuff that Barty Crouch Jr. did as Moody, and eventually they're like he's like he's not Mad Eye, I'm Mad Eye, and Ron goes, "Can we have the other Mad Eye back?"
Fucking Smosh has a What If Harry Potter video. Did you watch the What If series?
Uh-uh.
Every episode is a different topic. What if Star Wars? What if what if this was that? Essentially, type shit, right? So, like the Harry Potter one, it's always what if Harry Potter and a random generator pops up. Like, what's a musical dance number? Or what's a venereal disease? Or some weird shit. And then the Smosh cast acts out that prompt. But it's like
I
the
see that.
sketches.
I've got to see that.
It's old. I'm pretty sure Anthony it was before Anthony left. It was around the same time as like ever.
Before Anthony left and before he came back.
Oh shit. Did you see the compilation of Where's Anthony jokes from Smosh? Somebody took clips of every instance of the Where's Anthony joke, Smosh and put it in a compilation. And of course, Shane is doing most of them. But like the one Tommy does outside that try not to laugh is in there. Have you seen that one? They're doing impressions of and he goes, "This is my impression of Anthony Padilla." And he walks out the fence, walks out, gets in his car, and drives the fuck away. It doesn't reappear the rest of the episode.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's the best Anthony impression I've ever seen. But they go through like every instant, like the fucking all that shit. The part where Noah's on the fucking guitar going, "Where all I want is Anthony, and all I want is Anthony." They're like, "Who's the best, ship on Smosh?" And they're like, "You guys are stupid. It's Ian and Anthony, every bit of it." And then it ends with fucking Anthony on Try Not to Laugh, just looking at the camera, and Ian steps in and goes, "Found him."
Dude, my favorite reoccurring bit from Shane is always going to be, "Hello, Domino's? You're my favorite pizza place."
I don't know. I think that one for me is tied with a couple others. There's the Dumpster Wizard. I love the Dumpster Wizard, and the Chosen.
I like the favorite pizza place.
The place guy all time for my favorite thing.
I love what Shane and Courtney did after on Try Not to Laugh after Anthony come back, and they're like, what it was like to work at Smosh before da 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 da.
Yeah,
Hi coworkers,
workers.
platonic coworkers.
And then they
Fucking,
go to yeah, everyone's like, ah,
and then he goes, if you tell anyone,
we'll kill you.
we will end you. It's be cool.
Have a good day, coworkers.
Have a great day, platonic coworkers. I
It's
love
funny
Shane.
that
Fucking hilarious.
motherfuckers were theorizing for years that Shane and Courtney were secretly a couple, and then one day out of the blue, they end up announcing that they got married, and we're like, fucking called it! Of course, the hottest chick there gets with the buffest dude there.
I mean, they both pretty fine.
But I'll say this, that should give people some hope because Shane is my height. So it goes to prove
Yeah,
that
he's a short king.
women are not just looking for tall guys. Sometimes you just have to have a killer six pack.
I always forget how short he is because half the time I don't see him anymore unless it's on Smosh Reads Reddit stories.
Where he's sitting down. Yeah,
But
he
then
was
I
my
see a video of him standing up next to somebody, and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot he's a short king, especially when he stands next to Amanda.
yeah, and a lot of times that's where he does some shit where he's standing up and shit. They crop the angle so he looks taller than he really is.
Oh shit, we're supposed to be talking about games, bro.
We really are. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got way off topic.
You did too.
Why are you talking about Mosh? Is it
For real,
because
what's wrong
they
with
have
you?
their own D&D real play series? Hashtag not sponsored.
Uh, I think it's because they remind me of Dropout, who also have their own D&D series. Hashtag not sponsored.
Shout out to Brandon Mulligan. 20.
You know what? And shout out to Abria Iyengar at Dimension 20.
Yeah, because we're stealing your shit now.
We went with the-
I'm stealing from Bria too.
So I think after Misfits, I'm gonna run this and I'm going to play the role of Dragon Master, and we're gonna do it on a bus.
Oh my fuck you. I am not. I am not. I am not. We are not doing LHRPG on the bus.
Shout out to Katie Maravich.
Fuck that noise.
You don't want to play Lint?
I will retire.
The day you retire from TTRPGs is the day I see pigs fly. And I'm not talking about cops in a plane.
Hey, I can show you pigs flying today.
Naturally.
Yes. All I gotta do is roll a 15 or higher.
Bro.
No,
So,
here. We'll do this the Gen Z and Gen Alpha button. Chat GPT, can you generate an image of a pig flying?
you know what's bad is we are so accustomed to seeing and using AI anymore that now whenever I see a movie poster or anything on Facebook or whatever, I meticulously scrutinize it to see if it's AI.
Yeah, I almost automatically assume it's AI. The
I
only
do
way
that
I,
with videos too. I gotta watch them to make sure it's not AI.
yeah, the only way I assume it's an actual advertisement for a real fucking movie if I'm watching YouTube, the ad that pops up is the trailer for said movie. Then I'll be like, okay, this is for a movie. Whereas if all
Right.
you poster and 9 times out of 10, you can look at it for just a few seconds and see shit that don't add up.
Right.
Like they had one the other day. They're like, "Did y'all know Twilight is crossing?" And I'm like, "No, the fuck it's not." They showed a picture of Edward and Blade like facing off, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, "Dude, that's a cropped out image of Blade fighting Deacon Frost."
So, real quick, anyone who's still watching this, get in the chat and ask us some questions or something.
I don't think anyone's watching. We don't have two people in right now. I know
It
for a
shows
fact.
2 viewers.
Yeah, one of them for a fact because I got the chat pulled up.
Oh, then we have at least one.
Are you not one of them?
No, I'm actively on this.
Well, get in the chat. Whoever the fuck is in here. Give us your name and shout the fuck out. We got 5 likes.
Yup.
All right, gaming stories, funny gaming stories.
How about the day that Toyin kept teabagging open doors? So even after he bounced off of one, he kept doing it. So you turned one into a mimic
Yeah,
and it bit him by the balls.
yeah, he got weird. That
It was
was such a suicide. So,
huh?
that was the episode where he fell in suicide.
Yeah, that was Rick and Morty versus D&D.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
or maybe
the
it's my.
same fucking game where he decided to leave the party all by himself to find the BBEG all by himself and then got trapped in a snow globe.
Yeah, I think we're laughing. I think that's why in the chat. Like, I'm looking at our screen while we're done. The time is clicking and we're fine. But I look at, yeah, just now on Facebook.
Well, our one viewer drifted away.
Yeah, that's probably laughing. All right, well, it's nothing. You got anything to say?
You cut out so bad there. What?
I said, we ain't got nobody in here. We're running out of shit to talk about. We can probably cut this one. Somebody just jumped in here. Who's in here? Get in the comments.
Get in the fucking comments.
Sound off in the chat. Or we're signing off this motherfucker. But I don't want to leave.
Another one. Ain't nobody commenting.
Yeah, I don't see none. Shit.
Oh, P-dubs.
Yeah, he's
How
been
about that, man?
real one.
You got any questions for us, Dubs?
I am anti-low. I'm very anti-low.
Anti-low?
Yeah. I'm on cloud 17. Cloud 37.
Oh, did you see the video yet?
Not in its entirety.
I put a 37 joke in there whenever you said Tank had to piss 37,000 times.
Yeah, I saw that. I'd started watching it when I was getting shit ready to go. But then we had to go and I had to have a map up to get there. And then on the way back, nephew wanted to watch SCP videos, so that's what we put on.
Right.
So I haven't actually sat down and watched anything at YouTube twice because the minute I got back to the house, I called you. Well, I called you back because you tried to
Right.
call while I was napping.
We played a lot of phone tag the past couple of days.
Yeah, I'm fucking good at it. We got three
Uh,
people in this phone now, and the only one that has roll called is B-Dubs.
do 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 do.
Speaking of which, there's a YouTube channel, sister. I think it's Chel, Chel, that has a mega compilation, 8 hours and 46 minutes. That is every episode of Every Blank Ever in chronological order.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, how? Not very. I think I'm like a half hour, 45 minutes into it. Did you know there were 115 fucking episodes of that?
Did not.
I did not either.
Is the thudding?
Do what?
One of the boys is running back and forth into the wall.
It's running.
I don't know. One of the boys.
Running.
Their
But,
mom is back there with them.
so, I got nothing else. Oh, it looked like you ain't got nothing else. And nobody has any questions from chat. So, we are going to sign the fucking off here. Uh, Next week's episode will be put off due to Independence Day. We should be back the week after that with a new item for Stranger Things Online. Again, you can find the first episode up now on Citizen Circus. What's up with that? If you're new here, so up here we got awesome fucking material. We just sit here and talk shit about the games we play and shit like that. And sometimes we talk shit with people in chat with their opinions. It's pretty fun. And sometimes my sister gets covered in shit pops. That's on YouTube. We have an episode of Dwayne Shane's Pants. That's always great. We have a clip of a Minotaur getting killed by a kick to the nuts. That's always fun. Check us out. But until then, whoop whoop.